Hey guys, it's Jordan here. I hope everybody's company is doing well. I hope you're surviving the COVID pandemic, and it's been more of a blessing than a curse for you. We're actually prepping this week. Okay, this is middle of October 2020, and we're prepping for next week. We're having our first ever operations workshop. We've had a couple of sales workshops, and we've got a packed house coming up for our ops workshop. And in preparation for this, I've been doing a lot of research and doing some studying on some different management studies and things that have been done. And something that I had been familiar with before and a little bit, but to come across and spend some time reading on recently is an article that was published in the Harvard Business Review called The Service Profit Chain. It's actually revisiting the service profit chain. And I have found this concept to be really, really valuable in our industry. Oftentimes when you read things about management and about customer satisfaction, they're often not really applicable to the janitorial industry. And that can be frustrating. So, when they're talking about implementing technology in the field, or customers interacting with end employees and different things like that, there's a lot of things that just don't apply in our organization. And what's unique about this study is it's really designed for the service industry. And a couple of the companies that they feature in the study, one in particular is ServiceMaster, which is in our industry, obviously. And so I wanted to, what I'm going to share will really tie into this operations workshop we're going to be doing. But as a standalone, I think it can really help us think through what it means to manage and lead an operation. So putting my operations hat on and thinking about developing an organization that really satisfies customers and that's profitable. How do we pull that off? How do we deliver stellar service and maintain profitability and that sort of thing? So the idea behind this concept called the service profit chain is that profitable customers, and I want you to think all of these things I'm going to say, they're links in a chain, okay? So profitable customers are typically driven by customer loyalty, okay? So the more loyalty you have with your customers, the more long-term profit you're going to generate, okay? That loyalty is driven by the satisfaction that the customer has. So the more satisfied they are, the more loyal they're going to be. The satisfaction is driven by the value the customer gets from you. So the value that they perceive that you are giving them, the more satisfied they will be, and hence the more loyal they'll be, the more profitable you'll be, okay? The thing that causes customers to have a high level of perceived value is highly related in a service industry to employee retention on our end and employee productivity. So the more that we retain our staff and the more productive our staff is, the more value we're going to be able to provide to a customer. And then the next link in that chain is that the more our employees will stay longer, the retention will be higher, and productivity will be higher if those employees that work for us are satisfied. And what causes those employees to be satisfied is the quality of their job. All right, so the fact that they feel appreciated, the fact that they are making an impact that is felt, the fact that they are paid a decent wage, the fact that people do care about them, that sort of thing. So the idea behind this service profit chain is that from the very beginning, to the culture of the employees and how they feel, how they're treated, the fact that their work matters, that even mundane tasks matter, and that we're investing in them, causes those employees to be satisfied, which causes them to stay longer, be more productive, which provides value, which then causes customers to be satisfied, which then causes customers to be loyal, which in turn provides profits. So connecting profitability all the way down to the way our team members are cared for and treated and the way that they feel in their jobs. Those two things are tied together. So the mistake that we often make in our industry is we focus on profitability, and in doing that and making sure our customers stay. So typically what we do often is we'll meet with a customer to make sure they're happy. If they're not, we'll try to fix things. And then we try to manage man hours in order to make sure we're staying within our budget so that we're profitable. And the idea behind this, it's not that those things that I just mentioned are unimportant. They're certainly part of the service profit chain. But it's that assuming you have the right types of customers that are profitable or have the potential to be profitable, focusing on building a rich culture and a really robust team at the very, I don't mean this to sound demeaning, but at the bottom of the totem pole. So the people that are the frontline workers, okay, they're out there delivering the service. The more loved on and the more cared for and the more valuable those people feel, the more satisfied they will be, and on up the chain, customers will get more value out of that. So in some of the studies that they did that are reflected in this HBR article, they talked about Southwest Airlines, and it's sort of a celebrity story in the service world. But that Southwest Airlines has consistently produced over and over and over again that they far surpass all of their peers in the industry, even though they have fewer employees per plane, fewer employees per trip. They're smaller, yet they have more profit. When other companies are not profitable, Southwest is profitable. And what they found in the studies was this was often tied to the culture that the employees had and the way that they served at the very front lines. And having a really satisfied workforce. And so I think the takeaway for us, and I'll send out a copy of this article with this video, so you'll have the article to be able to reference and really to dive into this. But there's a ton of application for us that I think, number one, it's helpful for us to see the service profit chain and how it's all connected together, to see how one end of the operation, the cleaner end, all the way to the taken care of and the satisfied customer and profitability, how all of those things are attached together. And in some way, shape, or form, they all affect one another. Now, this doesn't mean the only thing you need to worry about is making sure your employees are valued and enjoy their jobs and they stay with the company. Certainly, there are other factors. But as we are refining and improving our operation to be excellent at what we do and to maintain customer loyalty and make sure the perceived value is very high, it's going to be really important for us to dig in on that cleaner level to make sure that the culture is there, that it's strong, that those people are valued, that there's a high satisfaction level and a low turnover level and a high productivity level with that group of people. So I can honestly say at my organization, we've not done an excellent job there. And at some of the accounts where we have done a better job, the service profit chain seems to hold true, okay? And at accounts where we've struggled or maybe have lost an account over the years, there's often been a breakdown in this chain a little bit. And typically employee turnover has something to do with it. And I think this would really apply to customers all over the spectrum in terms of size. So I would encourage you to check out this this article and read through it, especially if you're coming to the operations workshop. I think it will give you a really good framework to begin thinking about as you come into this workshop. But even if you're not, I think this will help lay a good groundwork for you thinking through what things should we tackle in 2021. How could we improve what we do to improve customer satisfaction and loyalty? So we all want to improve profitability, but let's think about some of the things that cause us to be more profitable in the long run and work on improving those. And look for specific application points in your organization. So if you'd like to chat more about that or dive in a little bit deeper with that, don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'm happy to chat with you. And you can just shoot me an email, jordan@elitebusinesscoaching.net. So hope this was helpful, and we'll talk to you soon, and look forward to connecting with you guys in person at this ops workshop. Take care.